sudden. I thought it was either thunder or, I don't know, earthquake or something.
A community shaken after a huge explosion at this former grain elevator on the southern edge of Fremont. It appears 3 people are trapped in the debris. At this point, investigators are treating this as a rescue mission. For perspective, here's what the building looked like before the explosion.
And here is what it looked like afterwards. And what the facility is inside of this is wood pellets, among other things, continuing to burn at this hour, hampering rescue and recovery efforts. It doesn't help that the elevator is so unstable after the explosion. Nebraska's specialty task force designed for this type of operation could not initially gain access to the building.
Tonight, extended family shared with First Alert 6 that the 3 missing people are a father and his 2 daughters.
Our Johan Marin talked with the Fremont man who says he's the stepfather of the oldest girl.
Half my world is here right now, and I can't even, I'm close, but I can't get any closer.
The emotions are all over the map for Robbie Baker this evening. He says his 12-year-old stepdaughter is one of the 3 people unaccounted for in the explosion that destroyed a wood pellet plant today. Tonight, first responders are still fighting the flames.
We can't let this turn into a recovery. We need to get them out of there.
Baker says his stepdaughter was spending time with her biological dad, an 8-year-old half-sister, who are believed to be the other 2 people missing.
It's his time to get them for 1 week on, 1 week off, and this week was his. His boss lets him bring the girls to work.
Baker says he last heard from first responders that when the explosion happened, officers weren't able to reach the dad, but they know the 2 girls are trapped inside the break room,
which is in the bottom of the main tower, and it's supposed to be in a pretty sturdy room. I don't know if it's made for an implosion like this.
There's more questions than answers, and for Baker, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Wish I could talk to her and tell her to hold on, get down low and on the ground and hold on to her little sister, and we're just asking for prayers that it's a speedy search and rescue.
In Fremont, I'm Johan Marin, First Alert 6.
Robbie Baker says he was told by first responders the governor will be releasing funds soon to help get equipment. I'm assuming big equipment to start picking the building apart from top to bottom. Now, in just the last hour, the Dodge County Sheriff tells First Alert 6, Nebraska Task Force 1, that's the team that recently helped rescue and recovery of the catastrophic flooding in Texas, that they continue to assist with the structural integrity of that Fremont elevator.
Now, earlier today, First Alert 6 did some digging into the history of Horizon Biofuels. The plant has 10 employees and manufactures wood pellets and animal bedding. It notes that places producing biofuels can expose people to potential fire and explosion hazards. According to the State Department of Energy's website, Horizon is one of 3 commercial pellet plants in the state. It adds the plant can produce up to 20,000 short tons of pellets. Previously, the company was awarded several grants to help reduce waste.
After looking through the Occupational Safety and Health Administration website, the agency explains the risk biofuels leave at facilities. They note there are potential fire and explosion risks. Now, remember, at this point, we do not know what caused the explosion today in Fremont. Investigators have said they'll be on scene for days, and right now, it's all about the 3 who are missing.
Again, our team has followed this story closely all day long. For a full recap, a breakdown of the history of the building, and reaction from officials, head to our website, firstalert6.com. At last check, first responders will be giving us a briefing tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We'll carry that live on firstalert6.com.
Tonight, emergency crews in Fremont are aware and are preparing for overnight forecast of storms and what that could do to the debris, the fire, and the unstable structure.
Those storms will linger into tomorrow.